up, guys? Jordan here. Excuse the mess behind me. I'm just moving to my new office. It's going to look pretty sweet. Got the triple monitor set up. Got the new stream PC setup going on right there. There's going to be a guest setup for my friends, and I have a new BenQ monitor coming in, and a bunch of other cool stuff. In the meantime, what I wanted to tell you about is this video that's about to be in front of this segment of me talking. The reason I wanted to do this is so you guys have the context in mind, right? So the reason this video came about, what I'm about to show you, is because someone in chat asked how they could be more consistent. And one thing that I think people don't do enough of is just spend time in a server by themselves. So in the video, I talk about Train, CT side, Ivy, early round. I just go in a server by myself, and I talk through the ways I would react to a T rushing me. A whole team of Ts, by the way. The reason I think this is so important is because, one, people always want to be more consistent, right? And two, I think the more you premeditate reactions or potential things that could happen, the more you'll be ready for when they do happen. Now, of course, I might not mention every scenario, and I don't even really play Ivy. I haven't played in a long time, so I could have missed stuff. So don't take this as the end-all, be-all guide, more as a context for spending more time by yourself to think about your spot. No matter if your ideas don't come as naturally as they do mine, because I've played a lot longer, and my ideas aren't always mine necessarily either. I've learned a lot from playing with a lot of people. Anyways, you get the point. You just need to spend time by yourself a little bit, seeing what you can come up with. And of course, if you're struggling, you use things like demos, etc., etc. But even just practicing nade distances, how it feels to throw a certain nade so it lands perfectly right around the corner so people can't react to it as fast, stuff like that. How you're going to peek an angle, who might see you from other ways you're not expecting. At one point I talk about being aware of the ladder guys you peek Ivy. So watch the video, let me know what you think in the comments, and give me some feedback. I want to do more stuff like this, or let me know if I shouldn't, or maybe how I could tweak it. Thanks, guys. Alright, so someone asked me how to play Train Ivy. I don't play Train Ivy, so this would be a good exercise. I wanted to pick a spot I don't play. So you're talking about, like, you want to get better and you want to get more consistent. You have to start breaking things down one map at a time. Beginning of the round, as I'm an Ivy player, what are some of the things I see, right? So, some of the things I'm going to see are nades over, they fast rush outside. So the best molly, obviously, for a fast rush is this. It might have taken you longer to realize that. You know, if you can get it off, you have a really good spawn, like throwing a molly like this, but that's your teammates player's job, right? They should be coming out here and throwing these. So, first thing is an Ivy. Say they rush outside. So let's go over the 3 different ways they might take Ivy, or might take your spot on you and affect your spot, rather. Rush, mid-round, late round. So rush would most likely happen first from mid, right? So you're going to molly this, and then you can choose whether to stop on the right side or the left side. So now I'm going to think about this. If I want to stop on the left side, what's next here? Well, if the guy's going to beat my molly, I have to be ready for, if I hear this, that most likely means the guy's running through. If no one does that, he's probably waiting back here for my molly to fade. And in the meantime, there's probably a guy, decent chance there's a guy up here, right? So if I'm going to peek this, I probably should do it while the molly's up. But also, a lot of times, Opera's wait right here. So maybe I don't even want to peek that. If he smokes it, peeking it's not terrible because I can maybe get a kill right here really fast. And I'm not too overexposed to the top. So I have like 3 scenarios that just went through my head. Now, if I don't see any right here and I hear the Ivy rush at the same time, obviously I have an option of flashing like this while they're rushing, come here and try to fight, not flashing at all and trying to timing him, right? So if he's rushing Ivy, I'm going to hear him, right? And he has to kind of do this. It's hard for him to peek. So I'm probably going to wait till he's like here, right? Because then he's going to probably, if I wait till he's here, what happens is he has to go like this, right? Unless he's really smart and he goes like this. So what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to be aware of the Ivy rush if I cross to this side. And I'm not going to overpeak this lane, so I'm going to stay in line with the train here so I'm not overexposed to either side. I smoked it. I'm waiting to listen for that smoke. If he comes through, I'm going to spray through. If he doesn't smoke that right away, I'm going to wait right here. And right when I hear him close, I'm going to try to kill him. And right after I kill him, I want to make sure there's not another guy Ivy. And then what's the next thing I have to worry about? Probably getting shot in the side from top one of these lanes if this isn't smoked or ladder, right? So the next thing I got to make sure I do is choose my movement, my pathing wisely. If I want to kill this guy close and I want to look for another kill, the best place if this is smoked to look for another kill is probably like this, right? There might be a guy up there. But if you want to be safe, and a really good bet is doing one of these numbers. Killing this guy, going Ivy, maybe pick up his AK, and now hold Ivy. Now what you have an option here to have is the outside rush is think about what's happening, right? They're running out ladder and stuff. There's a good chance the guy waited for your molly to come and he's now here. So the next play you could do is if your team stopped the outside rush and they got like 2 kills ladder and they have space, be like, yo, so can someone flash hell for me? Now, if you ask that question, your team could throw one of these bangers for you, and now you're in Ivy and say, some flash hell, I killed Ivy guy. They flash hell, boom, you swing this guy's blind, you get a kill, jump away, stay alive. depending on where your team got the kills is now where I can't explain more of how this stuff happened. Doing this peek might not be smart, because if there's an upper ladder and he killed your guy bomb train, you don't want to peek this. Obviously, you could like flash the hell guy, jump across the opera over here and try to kill him here, but you can't peek, you can't like peek here because you're exposed there, right? So that, everything I just went through is me premeditating an outside rush where I chose this side of Ivy. Now, let's do the same where I'm on the other side. I'm going to molly this, but I don't want to cross because they flashed me, and I'm just going to stay over here. I see the smoke go up there. It's the normal smoke for an outside rush. If they don't smoke there, I kind of got to stay right here. Listening for him to come up Ivy. Again, I'm going to hold this lane now this time. Don't want to be too forward because I don't want to be seen from ladder, right? Obviously, I'm safe here. I'm going to stand here. Again, I don't want to peek too early because normally when a guy's running up Ivy, he's right here. So the time I'm going to want to peek is when he's right here. This is a sweet spot. It's a junction. The reason it's called a junction is because you have to worry about multiple angles. You want to always try to time your peek when you're in the defensive position when they run into a junction, right? It'd be the same as if he was peeking here, running up this way to peek Ivy. If I was right here waiting to peek this guy, I don't want to peek him until he's closer to the junction because he has to worry about more angles. So I'm going to stand on this side, wait till the guy comes up Ivy. He's not know when to peek me. If I think I can do this, I might do one of these bangers, right? If I think I have time and I hear him riding up Ivy, I could do one of these. A little double right click, time it good, boom, kill him. Practice this. So you're going to need to go on a server, right? You're going to stand here because if you mess up your double right click, it might go too far, right? That's bad. You want your flash to land as close to the corner as it can, so you need to get that kind of feel down. So, this is all protocol. This is only to stop a rush, CTs. This is still early round. We only have covered early round. So, peek, kill this guy. What do I want to be aware of when I kill this guy now? Now, because I'm not peeking from this side, the ladder guy could kill me. So, right when I kill this guy, you want to be aware that you're moving swiftly through this angle. You don't want to peek like this the rest of Ivy, because look what you're exposed to. So, right when I kill this guy, I'm making sure not to clear Ivy like this. I clear Ivy, I push forward to dodge that angle really fast. Kill this guy, push forward, now I clear Ivy. That very subtle difference of me strafing left from here to here means my chances are now improving of not dying on the side. Clear Ivy, now I have a couple options. Did my team succeed on the outside hold? If they did, and I see a lot of guys still alive on radar right here, I'm immediately thinking I could flank, because if my team got kills, what is the T's going to do? They're not going to keep progressing. The last two T's are going to look for kills from back here. Now I'm planning for the late game by flanking. If my team wasn't successful on bomb train, there's a good chance that the ladder guys are now progressing bomb train. I don't want to flank because by the time they fight my bomb train guys, I could be out of the play and my flank is useless. So at that point, I look at my radar and what guys won the fights. Now, boom, they won the fights on bomb train. I'm flanking. They lost the fights on bomb train. I'm going to flash here to blind the E-box guy. I'm going to try to jump away. Dodging this guy with my jump, flashing this guy with the hell. What do I got to look at? Sandwich. Look at sandwich. Clear this. Come back to bomb chain because my bomb chain guys are struggling, and now I'm here to hug them. Hey, man, I got your left. I got your left. Fight right. Fight right. And now I'm watching your left. Right? So every time you're playing a spot in the beginning round, there's multiple ways you need to be ready to stop it. Anytime you're playing a spot, you just went over all these ways now to where you're able to support your teammate early round. And now you have a thought process. If I'm going to play on the left side or the right side of Ivy on a rush, how am I going to react? You think through some of these scenarios. It's not that complicated. It's just long-winded, right? That was one phase, too. I could have went over middle round, late round, right?